joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
And the basket by Holiday. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way, or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down. Maybe the season drags on at the end.
Now, here is James. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be up on your level.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Boston foul.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Los Angeles.
That free throw, good from James.
Taking 2 shots.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
No good on the second free throw. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
LeBron.
And he gets it to go.
The assist.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Pass to Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. Outside White. Porzingis with it. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And it's in there. And that ties it up.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First personal foul.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Jrue Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
They get it back.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brown, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To the inside. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Holiday with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Celtics Entertainment.
And there's 1:38 left in the first. Here's James. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Out of bounds.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thanks for that, Allie.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Tipped. Here's James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
LeBron James.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
LeBron James.
And slam dunk by James.
Koloko.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
To the right side. Here's Hauser. Knocks it down from distance. Lakers trail by 5. Off the inbound pass. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by
16.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
James.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here's Holiday. Porzingis with it. Pass to Queta. James with a steal. Here's Koloko. And here's Davis. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And the Celtics call time here.
Let's see which section can
Despite
be
entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's James. Shots blocked.
Well, Holiday is a phenomenal defender, a point guard who can block your shot if you're not careful.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Tatum on the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 7.
Off the bounce, Tatum has so many different ways he can take you.
James outside. Pass to Davis. Back to James. Second chance shot. Nice D from Tatum.
Well, the defense shut that lane down quickly. That's the kind of effort you need to see.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got... to the ball just a moment late.
Boston making a switch here. The Lakers in the lead. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Porzingis.
Sam Hauser.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Davis. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And it's blocked by Davis. Inside. The shot's good on the assist by James. And it's a 5-point Laker lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Down low. Here's Koloko. Horford pulls it in. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. A minute 4 left in the first half. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
White for 3. The shot off that time.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see. Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And the shot's good.
LeBron James.
James has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oh, deflected. Horford outside. Pass to Cornette. And Davis with the block.
Boston
And it
ball.
goes out of bounds. That one off
To the
Davis.
floor for the Celtics.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team. Let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And so we wrap up the first
That's the end of the first half.
half. Lakers
With
ahead.
the score,
They lead by 7.